respond to your problem. Doon tinitignan ng Panginoon yun eh. No? So, kaya sinabi doon, to consider means it's a choice. Talagang ikaw pa rin ang pipili whether you will rejoice or not. No? It's a choice. Okay? Kaya, maganda yung kinanta natin kanina, di ba? Even in the darkest hour, di ba? In fact, biblical yun eh. Ano sabi ng Psalm? I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. Kahit minsan ayaw mo. Kahit sa panahon na para bang things are not going well. Choose to praise God. Kasi alam mo, hindi matatapos yun. Ibig sabihin, alam mo, matatapos yun at may magandang mangyayari after darkness. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Amen? Kaya ganun sinasabi nun. No? Hindi habang buhay ay magsasuffer ka. Problems that you have right now will either make you or break you. No? It's your choice, mga kapatid. O, hindi po automatic, no? Problems do not automatically produce blessings. Hindi po. Sabi nga, pwede daw maging bitter ka or better. Tingnan mo yung bitter. Ano pinagkaiba ng bitter and better? Spelling talaga yon. Pero yung bitter, yung I. Kasi iniisip mo sarili mo. Di ba? So, it's your choice. Where you are right now, because you choose to be on that path. Totoo po yun. The Lord will never allow you to go through that process kung alam niyang hindi mo kakayanin. Pero the mere fact that you are going through that situation right now, He knows you well at alam niya, anak, kaya mo yan. Sabi mo sa katabi mo, kaya mo pala yan eh.
Kaya mo naman pala.
Diba?
Natapos na kaya na po.
Look at the next verses. Yung sumunod na verses, why we need to be joyful, no? Quote and quote, no? Sabi doon, for you know that when your faith is tested, yan ha, yan, tinetest na ba yung faith ninyo? Yan ha, halimbawa, kaya yan ha, lagay nyo sarili nyo dyan. For I know that my faith, when my faith is tested, my endurance has a chance to grow.
Amen.
No? So, let it grow. Kantahin nyo.
Let it grow. Let it grow.
Yan, di ba? May kanta yan para maalala nyo. Okay? Okay. Oo. Let it grow. Yan talaga yan. Okay.
Christmas song yun.
Okay? Mamaya, papaliwanag ko. Maganda yan eh. Okay. Let it grow, for when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect or you will be mature and complete and need nothing. Okay? Let it grow. Okay. Ngayon, let me explain to you what does it mean to let it grow. Nung sinabi ni James, hayaan mong lumago. Ano ba ang version sa inyo? Let it what? No? NIV. Yung 4, verse 4. Okay. Ang sabi dito, ang ibig sabihin ng let it grow, ganito ibig sabihin, literally, it means, let it happen. Yung problema mo, hayaan mong mangyari. Let it go. Don't fight it. Don't resist it. You have to embrace it. Don't walk away from it. Don't avoid it. Face it. Di ba? Kumbaga, sinasabi ni Lord, let the work of God take place. Kasi nasa proseso ka nga eh. Huwag mo Huwag ko kontrahin. Sabihin mo, walang gano'n. Huwag ko kontrahin. Huwag ko kontrahin. No, wala akong problema. Wala. Hindi totoo. Naginip lang ako. Hindi yan. Realidad yan di ba? Kasi nga, tandaan natin, the main goal ng Panginoon, why you and I are going through problem today because growth is it's God's long-range goal.
Amen.
Paglago, no? So, ang mga problems are purposeful. May purpose yan. No? They have purpose. Sabi ko nga, I was talking nga to Brother Rolando. Sabi ko nga sa kanya, I just let him cry. Sabi ko, bakit? Sabi ko, wala akong explanation sa iyo Wala akong sagot sa iyo, bro. Kasi kahit anong problema natin, sabi nga, we don't need explanation. What we need is affirmation. God is in control. Gusto ka niya, paliwanag mo, Lord, ba't nangyari sa akin ito? Hindi niya papaliwanag yun. Si Moses, ilang beses nagtanong Di ba? Kailangan mo lang yung confirmation that God's still in control. Kaya sa problemang hinaharap mo ngayon, huwag ka na maghanap ng paliwanag. Ba't nangyari ito? Kailangan mo intindihin, Lord, out of my problem today, may maganda kang gagawin. It's attitude. No? So, ang purpose ng Lord doon is growth. No? Kasi yung mga problema natin will bring us to spiritual adulthood. Well, I thank God for my daughter Bea. No? She celebrated her 22nd birthday. Sabi ko nga, nakita niyo ba yung pinapost ni Ate Waway ninyo na video? Grabe, no? She was 5 years old then. Ang bilis ng panahon. Medyo maganda pa katawan ko doon Bariani yata yung dito. So, sabi ko, ang bilis pala ng panahon. Ganun na lang, no? Mga anak ko, para sana, sabi nga sana, huwag na kayo lumaki. Yung ganun, di ba? Para sila, isa lang yan no? Sila Chloe, nung nandyan lang yan. Tapos parang, lalaki nyo na. And kami ni Ate Waway mo, syempre, nag-uusap din kami na later on, we will the emptiness na rin, di ba? Alam mo yun, yung gano'n, naghahanda na rin kami doon, no? Sana nga, sabi nga, sana, huwag na kaya, pag lumaki kayo, di ba, yung, sana yung nakakadal mo pa, nakakadal pa naman namin kahit naiinis sila minsan. Yung gano'n ba, di ba, yung, ang cute-cute, di ba, ng baby, di ba, yakapin yung mga babies, pag malaki na yan, may mga sariling mundo na yan. Di ba? Yun yung ganun nga, ayaw natin. Pero part ng life yun Lalaki talaga yan Kakaasawa yan, magkakaanak yan Pero alam nyo, cute tignan talaga yon kapag mga babies. Pero mga Kristiyano matatagal na hindi lumalago, hindi cute yun. Hindi cute tignan yun. Tagal-tagal mo ng Kristiyano, sinusunod. Kikita mo na ba? Laki. Halimbawa, si Mark, susubuan mo ba yan? Mark, gatas. Kaago pa ni ni Lucas, di ba? Kaya si Lucas, sama ng tingin sa kanya. Hinahanap yung gatas sa gabi, sabi ni Tin. Mark, saan yung gatas? Ay, inubos ko na. Di ba? Kasi nga, hindi na siya lumago ng gano'n. Dinadiaper pa siya ni Tin. Can you imagine gano'n? Halimbawa lang yun, Pwede ba yung gano'n, di ba? Cute bang tignan yun? Hindi cute tignan yun. Di ba? Ang pangit tignan nyo kaya nga, ganun ang itsura ng mga Kristiyano na matagal na, pero hindi na lumago. You grow old, but you don't grow up. Hindi cute tignan yun. So, sabi ng Lord doon, yung mga problema will help us to grow up. It is not punishment for you. Unless di ba sabi ko nga, unless kung ginawa mo yan, may consequence talaga. Pero may mga problema na dumating sa buhay mo, regardless sa sabi, Lord, tapat naman ako sa iyo, yung mga ganon, di ba? Kasi nga, sinusubok tayo ng Panginoon. Your faith is being tested. Okay? So, clear sa atin, di ba? So cute pa ba tingnan yun? Hindi, dapat cute yung mga lumalago kay Lord. Yung may katabi mo sa'yo mo, kaya pala cute ka. Okay? Totoo yun. Totoo talaga yun. Magre-reflect ang glory ni Lord sa mga lumalago. Yun na, di ba? Listen. Okay, look at me. Di ba ang aim natin is Christ-likeness? That's our ultimate goal, to be like Jesus. So kung nagiging malapit ka kay Lord, gumaganda yung aura mo. Kaya, tingin siya yung kwapat maganda. Oh, ang malayo kay Lord, tingnan mo. Kayo mag-judge. No, ang problema dito, sabi ko nga, again, going back, seriously, problems that we have, look at this verse. You always quote this, di ba? For we know all things that work together for good. Not all things are good, but they work together for good. Okay? For those who love God and are called according to His purpose. So whatever problems that you have, claim this, Lord, things will be better according to your purpose. So wag ka na malungkot. Kung mamalungkot ka man, kahit wag naman everyday. Baka yung lungkot mo last December pa yan. Okay? So, just feel better right now that Jesus, our God, is in control over your problem. God is bigger than your problem. Okay? He is bigger than your problem. All you need is bigger faith. Okay? So, choose to consider and choose to rejoice. And then lastly, being mindful as you face your problem. Yes, I need to accept problems. They are part of my life. Second, I need to choose. I need to consider to rejoice because problem will last. I may be mourning today, but definitely, Lord, tomorrow, I will be dancing. Di ba? So be joyful. And thirdly, be prayerful. Siyempre, sa gitna ng mga problema natin, dapat nananalangin po tayo. Di ba? This is our most effective weapon, ang panalangin. Anong sabi ng verse 5? If you need wisdom, ask our generous God, mapagbigay na Diyos. He will give it to you. He will not rebuke you for asking. See? At the end, as you face your problem, you have to face God. Not just your problem. You have to face God. Lord, kailangan kita. No? Kaya nga ito, napakahalaga nito. We ought to pray for wisdom when we are in the middle of problems. No? Wisdom, why? We need wisdom in the midst of problem. Why? Because wisdom is seeing life from God's point of view. Pray for wisdom to understand the problem. Kasi minsan, ang dali nating gumawa ng paraan. Kasi we just want to solve it immediately. Ayoko niyan, gawa mo na ng paraan. Halimbawa, I'm not saying na halimbawa may utang ka, ang gagawin mo, in order for you na makover yung utang ka para mabayaran yung utang na yun. Ang tanong, have you prayed about it? Hindi mo ba hinintay yung miracle ng Diyos, inunahan mo na siya eh. Di ba? I'm not saying na yung pag-utang ay it's wrong. It can be another mean to solve our financial problem. But as long as you have consulted the Lord, you have consulted godly people how to get rid of your debts. No, like what happened to Brother Makoy nga. Kaya sabi ko, I want you to stand here. No? Na sa kabila ng iyong maraming obligasyon financially laki nun, ha? Hindi naging hadlang na hindi siya magbigay ng ikapo eh. He remained faithful in giving. And I was really rejoicing when I heard the news na wala na pastor. Bayad na. See? Kaya kung if you are this person right now, you are facing financial worries because you have mishandled it. I do not know. May pag-asa. You just have to ask God's wisdom. At ang gusto ng Lord dito, ano yung dapat mong matutunan? We need to learn. Because learning from your problem, that's maturity. Nag-grow ka na at hindi mo na uulitin yun. Eh kapag umulit ka ba, makasakit na yata yan. Nagkamali ka na nga eh. Kaya nga dapat tanongin mo, Lord, what can I learn from this problem? Alam niyo nung the other Friday, doon sa DECC, di ba meron tayong van doon na maghahatid pa uwi from DECC going back to Dera, atid sa amin. Yung driver namin si Shafi, alam mo, kabisado naman niya, isa lang yung dinadaan naming ruta pa uwi. Eh napaaga na nga yung uwi namin, kasi dahil maaga na yun, pinakamaaga yung uwi namin doon. Ba't nag-iba siya ng ruta? And later on, we found out, papunta na kami ng Abu Dhabi. Sabi ko, Abu Dhabi na to Sabi ko, ang problema nun, hirap siya sa English. Eh, hirap din kami sa English. Ando si Aaron, sabi ko, Aaron, pumunta tayo Abu Dhabi Aaron naman, oo nga, peach Kasi Aaron, peach. Ano gagawin natin? Biglang napansin ni Shafi, habi dyan Sabi ko, ay, alam niya na. Sabi niya, nangangamot na. Nangangamot ko, alam naman niya, 3 buwan na tayo hinahatid dito, ba't siya dumaan doon? Na-miss niya yung exit. Sabi ko, exit parang wala na. Tama-tama that Friday, kinanta namin yung no turning back. No turning. Tayo pa naman sumabay nun Ewan ko ba, nasumabay si Shine. Hindi, nakabalik naman po kami kaagad, yung muling exit, no? Kaya sabi ko nga, sino ba sumabay last time? Bumalik pa ba siya doon? Hindi na siya babalik doon. Mabait naman siya, nagsasorry siya no? He learned his lesson. Diba? And I believe, nag-mature na siya doon. Hindi niya nauulitin yun. No? Pero mabait ko yun, mabait na tao yun. Kaya ibig sabihin, nanggaling ka na dyan, nakalampas ka na, you have learned something, right? So nagmamature ka. The Lord is holding you. Is shaping you in every problem that you have. Remember, the attitude. Kaya tanong mo dyan, ganito no? Instead of asking, Lord, what? Why? Why, Lord? Ask the Lord, what? What do you want to teach me, Lord, in this problem? Lord, what do you want me to learn? Ano, Lord, ang gusto matutunan ko? Lord, what characteristics can I develop? Di ba? Tandaan natin, character development. In every problem that you have, you may have problem with people, problem with circumstances. It's what? Character development. God is trying to develop your patience. God is trying to develop your what? No? Your prayer life, right? So it's all about this. That is why it is important to ask, Lord, I need wisdom. Hindi, iba complain na lang ng complain. Wala nang katapusan to. Kasi nga, you are missing the plan of God for your life. Don't blame God. Kasi He always wants the best for you. Kailangan mo lang sundan yung path niya. Sabi nga natin, you just have to trust the process. Tell the person beside you, trust the process. Be prayerful. I will develop more this topic next week. Damay itong verse na ito. But how do you face your problem? Let me close with this story. There is a 10-year-old boy, very young. He met an accident. And that accident caused him to lose his left arm. No? Yung left arm niya nawala dahil sa accident, a vehicular accident. So syempre, ang laking kawalan yun, di ba? Ganun na yun no? 10-year-old, syempre, iisipin mo what? Iisipin mo yung 10 years old ka, yung mai-insecure ka, tapos kapag may mga activities hindi ka makapag-join, binubuli ka, di ba? So one time, nung yung class nila na join ng mga different sports, sabi niya, ano kaya yung sports na sasalihan ko? Siyempre, iba basketball, lahat. Iba boxing, sabi niya, hindi pwede sa akin boxing. Diba? So, sabi niya, alam niyo ano pinili niya? Pinili niya wrestling. So, dami ng sports, wrestling ang pinili niya. So, he chose wrestling. So, nung nakita ng coach ng wrestling, sabi niya, oh, nakita niya, isa lang ang arm nito ah. Okay, I have a program for you. Sabi niya, okay yan. Sabi niya, I'll teach you one move. Only one move, and you will master that move. Yes, master. So, yung talagang ano niya yun. Talagang dinisiplina niya sarili niya. Yung isang move na yun, minaster niya. Discipline, morning, evening, lahat. Until dumating na yung competition. Siya yung sinalang. So, to make the long story longer, no? To make the long story short, ibig sabihin, he conquered all. Tinalo niya lahat ng mga kalaban niya until he reaches the final round, yung championship na. Grabe! Parang Golden State at Cavaliers yun eh, ang laban. Yung mag-overtime. So ganun yung laban, ang laki ng kalaban niya. Kasi yung division, sabi niya, naku, ang laki nito. So sabi niya sa master niya, Master, paano ang laki ng kalaban ko? Remember, your one and only move. Yes, sabi niya. So nagano na sila, nagbanatan na. Tapos, at the end, tinalo niya yung malaki na kalaban niya, yung opponent niya, and he was awarded the gold medal. He was the champion. Tuwan-tuwa siya. Pagkatapos lumapit siya sa master niya, sabi niya, Master, sabi niya, ba't isa lang move ang tinuro mo sa akin? Diba? Sapat na yon. You know why? Because that kind of move is the most effective and powerful move of any wrestler can have. That's number one. And second, the only thing that can match that kind of move is when your opponent will grab your left arm, which you do not have. Sabi sa kanya, at wala ka nun. Di ba? Alam nyo sa atin, ganun din. The only thing that will help us survive in this life is faith. Sabi ni Lord, no.